So we look at relationships because that's one of the primary areas of substitute gratification, that we're trying to get the other person to help us feel okay about ourselves or loved or in control or whatever it is. And you might even just sense for yourself, in a relationship, the ratio between criticism maybe to gratitude. That how often the tendency or the conditioning in our close relationships are to in some way try to control things. And remember, in a moment of controlling, in a moment of trying to have the other person be a certain way, that's a moment that we are blocked from the parts of our heart and mind that allow for gratitude, for generosity. Controlling and gratitude don't go together. So we think of our relationships in that way, and we wonder, and sense, how much is going on in them that is really in some way a habit that's keeping us from the purity of just seeing someone and appreciating, oh, look at the aliveness and goodness and creativity of this being. If you've been with me before on this particular evening, you'll remember the story about an old man in Phoenix who calls his son in New York and says, I hate to ruin your day, but I have to tell you, your mother and I are divorcing. 45 years of misery is enough. Pop, what are you talking about? The son screams. We can't stand the sight of each other any longer, the old man says. We're sick and tired of each other, and I'm sick and tired of talking about this. So you call your sister in Chicago and tell her. Click, hangs up. She calls Phoenix immediately and screams at the old man, you're not getting divorced. Don't do a single thing until I get there. I'm calling my brother back and we'll both be there tomorrow. Until then, don't do a thing. Do you hear me? She hangs up. Okay? The old man hangs up his phone and turns to his wife. Okay, he says, they're coming for Thanksgiving. And they're paying their own way.